Hi, we meet again. Welcome back to the channel. I have been missing. I know. I traveled to Brazil to see my family, and I was there for 3 weeks. So, not a lot of time to film videos. But I did read a lot, and this is my August wrap up. And another disclaimer, I am sick, so if I sound off and if I'm coughing a lot, I have a cold. It's not COVID, it's just a cold, but I am a little bit miserable. So, first book I read in the month was Amulet of Wishes by Rita A. Rubin. I got this book straight from the author on Twitter in exchange for an honest review, which I already posted on Goodreads and Amazon. Basically, my thoughts were the writing was a bit info-dumpy, which was a bit of a frustrating read, but the characters made up for it 100%. The characters, their relationships, their dynamics just completely made up for it. I was smiling and laughing with them a lot, even crying. I don't cry easy with books. I don't, but I loved those characters. And there's ace representation. Aurelia Blackwood. That came as a surprise for me, and I was really happy. And she's like a side character, although she has her point of view in the book. But I think the author is writing like a little novella with her story, and I want to read that. I do. I want to read that. Then I read a whole bunch of books on Kindle. First was, come on, Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah. When I love this movie so much, and then when I found out that it was based on a book series, wow, okay. I still love the movie very much, but the book is 100 times better. Sophie and Hal's relationship is the funniest thing, and I loved it so much. I adored it. It was just... Then the second one I read also, like I read these two on the airport and on the plane. The second one that I read on the plane was Felix Ever After. I have thoughts. Okay, I liked it. But one, it had HP references, and for a trans book, I thought that was kind of egregious. But then the author on Twitter said that their editor was gonna reprint the books without the Harry Potter stuff, so that was nice. Other than that, I love me some fluffy romances, like teenage love, cute, amazing. I almost wish he had ended up with the other guy instead of his best friend. Almost. Cause first, the revenge plot thing seemed kind of pointless otherwise. And two, because I would like to see more friendships where they are touchy, where they are like so cute with each other, but they're not actually a romantic relationship. In a romantic relationship, they are not a couple, they are just best friends who are really touchy with each other. Because I am like that, okay? If I'm your best friend and you're uncomfortable with it, I am very touchy. I am. So, I don't know, I would just like to see more of those relationships. What else did I read? in Brazil. I started a bunch of books, but I didn't finish a lot of them. Okay, I read Renegades by Marissa Meyer, which is, superhero stuff, but and villains. So you have the main character who is not actually a villain. She's an anarchist who wants to tear down the entire system that is built by the heroes. And then there's the other main character who is a hero, and he is very idealistic. And they're supposed to be like the main couple, which is very interesting. I think I liked the world building of this. I liked the characters. I want to read the rest of the series. Another book I read was The Spanish Love Deception. I can't. I feel like I am one of the very few people who is not completely in love with this book. Like, y'all hyped up this book so much, and I was just like, it's okay, it's fine, it's nice. I'm not gonna reread it though. Like, it's a very standard generic rom-com, and by the way people were just hyping it up, I thought it was gonna be something new, something interesting, something, mind-blowing. It's a standard rom-com, and I feel like the characters were very generic. Like, they are Jake and Amy. They are Amy and that other dude from Superstore. I forgot his name. Like, it's a very archetype. It's a very used archetype of characters, and I'm over it. and listen, I'm asexual, but this book is an adult romance book. I was under no impression that there would be no sex in here. But when it got to that part, they jumped so quick to it. So freaking quick. And it was written like a fucking smut book. It was written like a smut book, and I just couldn't. I was laughing the entire time. Especially because of the dirty talk. I can't take dirty talk seriously. I can't. It's just not. I can't take it serious. I'm sorry. I cannot. What else? I read Give me light. Camera, give me light, please. I read The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. It's also a very standard rom-com thing, but I like a teenage rom-com one, and it was cute. It's cute, and I don't know, there was a lot of care put into the relationship, like how they bond and how they become best friends. It's just, I don't like books where like one of the people in the relationship goes like, oh, I never thought of being your friend, I don't want to be your friend. To me, a relationship doesn't work if they are not friends. Okay, like if they're not friends, a romantic relationship is not gonna work. Like, how? I don't understand that logic. I don't. So I appreciated this book for that. I did. It's very cute teenage romance. I also read The Art of Aching. The Art of Aching by Kat Savage. It's a poetry collection, and it's really short, and the poems are also really short, and they just feel like words. I don't like being harsh on books. I really don't, because I understand how much work it takes to write a book. But this doesn't feel like there was much work put into it. It feels lazy. It's just not poetry. It feels like, I don't know, just like random thoughts that someone put on a page. It's supposed to be about like the loss of a relationship and how it breaks you and how it hurts you. I didn't feel anything reading this. Then I read another poetry collection. Wait a second. This Boy is a Rainbow, The Storm, Sam Payne. It suffers from a similar problem. Like, I think the poems here are a little bit more developed, but they're also very short, and the poetry collection is very short. And most of them also feel like just thoughts, random thoughts put on a page. This one did have like more imagery, more metaphors, more comparisons, more actual like poetic language. But still, like, there are poems of 3 lines. 3 lines. I can still feel the ghost of you holding my hand. That's not a poem. It's a phrase. It's a line. On Kindle, I read this one. It's Greek Mythology. It was for free on Kindle, and I don't even know, there's no author name. It's just like, it's by Hourly History. I think that's like a publishing house, maybe? I don't even know. I got it for free on Kindle. I don't know anything about this book. I read because it's about Greek mythology. And I mean, it does talk about the myths, but not like in depth. It just like takes a look at what mythology is, what it was for, and it narrates bits and pieces of the myths. Like, it tells the short version of a lot of the myths. So yeah, it was more like an academic read than anything. Then that was everything for my Kindle reads. Then I also read, it's on my bookshelf already, I read Ace of Spades. I can't pronounce the name because I don't remember exactly the writer's name. Oh my god, light, please. I know the first name is Farida. The rest I can't properly remember, I'm sorry. But, it's a really good book. It's a really good book. It's about these 2 black kids going to this private elite school, and then there's this texter who starts texting everyone in the school about their secrets. It's kind of like a Gossip Girl thing, or an A thing from Pretty Little Liars, except this one is racially motivated. Like, it's kind of hard not to notice. They are the only 2 black kids in the school, and they are the only 2 people in the school being targeted. The entire freaking school. So, you know, it's a racist thing, and it does take a look at privilege and just how sick people can be with racism. Like, oh my god. Like, you know from early on that it's a racist thing, but at the same time, when you get to the end, it's just like, oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I liked it. It's a good book. I especially love the epilogue. I really liked the epilogue. That is it. I'm pretty sure. And that was all the books I read. It was 13 books. I don't think I've ever read this much in a single month in my entire life. So, you know, that is that is something. That is something. So thanks so much for watching and for, you know, sticking around after a month of me being gone. Looking forward to recording more videos because I have some ideas up in my noggin. I'll see you guys next time when I have something interesting I want to talk about, and bye!